Hey, we're live.
Hello.
OBS is being weird.
Chat, we are continuing to do more reading stuff. This time we're in Mushu, uh, Mom and I.
Yep.
What are the 5 lessons you need to do for your quest, Mom?
Okay, my 5 lessons are. Let me get to that screen.
Well, actually, I guess it's just the last 3. Well, maybe not. You might have more fighting
Okay.
ones.
So here's my 5. Help party group members with 6 mainline quests, and we know how hard that is. Mushu to Avalon.
Yep.
Catch 3 mullet fish. If
Okay.
defeat Kyoto 7 times. Defeat 30 dishonored samurai, and then defeat Marquis Mark, which I've already done. I've done the defeat Marquis Mark.
Okay, I haven't done my last guy, but the defeat Kyoto and defeat 30 Dishonored Samurai, I have. So let's do those 2.
Okay, so I am getting ready to go into the Dishonored Burial Grounds.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was going over to the Ancient Burial Grounds too.
Gotta figure out where they get to them from here.
Also, hi, crazy.
Crazy.
They said go Power Rangers before I joined shared chat.
Oh, okay.
Go get Cow Rangers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Kai or cow?
Huh?
I thought you said Cow Rangers.
Go
Oh.
Power Rangers is what I
Power
heard.
Rangers?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Power
thought
Rangers.
because we're dealing with cows and Mushu, I thought
I don't
person
think
saying
what Duck was saying was that was before they joined the chat, so
oh,
they wouldn't
okay.
have heard that context. Anyway.
I'm headed to the Ancient Burial Grounds.
Yeah, same.
Just got back from playing snooker.
With the boys just now chilling. So snooker is a British term.
Isn't that a pool variant?
Yeah, it's a billiards variant, but it's a UK thing. So, I learned that today. I learned that today because of my class I was taking with my job on emotional intelligence, and they were playing clips from Ted Lasso, the TV show, which is about a Kentucky man or Texas man, I can't remember, buying ownership of one of the United Kingdom's soccer clubs in London, and like him being an owner of it and well, no, the manager of the team and dealing with the owners and stuff.
I've never played snooker. I've heard it mentioned in novels, but I've never actually seen it played to know the difference between it and normal billiards or what variant it is. So
Yeah, I don't know. It came up as the scene we were watching because it was about how to manage expectations, in which Lazo looks like he's going to get conned out of something by the ex-husband of the owner, and reveals in the midst of playing the game of darts with him that he's been lying to him and fooling him the entire time, and then humiliates the ex-husband in a game of darts.
okay, I'm those are cursed Ronin. We need dishonored.
I'm looking for the Dishonored Samurai right now.
Are you in? Let me make sure I'm in Lincoln.
I am in the Ancient Burial Grounds, and I found Dishonored Samurai. So if you want to teleport to me,
make
you
sure
can.
Oh, I'm in Baelstrom for some reason. That's weird.
Again, it's because they keep changing where servers are at. Let me
Yeah,
go.
but I say that I want to persistent realm. That's
It
frustrating.
doesn't matter. I'm in Lincoln now. I teleport over to Lincoln.
Okay, well, I'm going to you.
All right, you can teleport to me now.
I am.
So there's like I'm in this area here. There's a couple I've seen so far. So we just need to like find actually a couple. Oh hey, I found a couple.
Okay.
I went there. You go.
We got to beat how many of these?
30.
7 or
30.
30?
Yeah, we kill 30 of the generic dudes and then 7 bosses.
Oh yeah, Kyoto is probably one of the bosses. Okay.
Which this fight's gonna go real quick if I crit this meteor strike. I like the new
fine.
Fugi. Oh, the little Birdman? Oh, I've heard the Birdman for a hot minute because the duck made it for us. I like using it every once in a while, because it's a yappy bird, and I figured since
You're a yappy bird.
well, I haven't had any responses to the little Aska Fed stuff. I still like want to use this one when we do the yappy political stuff. because I feel like it's the cheesiest, silliest looking form I have, outside of like the pseudo wrestler look eagle I have, or talking politics if I talk
I would
politics.
like to talk politics. Can we talk about the fact that the internet has done two good things in my
Oh,
lifetime?
true, yeah. Cracker Barrel's logo.
They bullied the Sonic movie into not looking awful, and we have also successfully bullied
Back in,
Cracker
Mom.
Barrel into not rebranding.
Mom, I just moved out of the circle so they could respawn.
Okay, so the funny thing about Cracker Barrel, they were talking about that today. The president said some funny things about the whole rebranding and how silly it was, and to go back to what it should be.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah, I didn't read his statement on it, but I heard that he had said something.
I mean,
so.
there's a part of me it's like his opinion doesn't make a whole lot of sense because ain't no way that man has ever eaten that Cracker Barrel. But
so the funny thing is, actually, Tyrus is claiming credit because Tyrus, for the last 2 weeks since they announced the change, Tyrus has talked about every time he was on Gutfeld the last 2 weeks, how much he loves Cracker Barrel and how many times he's eaten Cracker Barrel and how dare you change his Cracker Barrel.
See, I can believe that.
Reader comments. Something else I was watching, they were reading comments made by people, but people would walk into these new redesigned Cracker Barrels that were like a sterile restaurant, and they're like, this is not the Cracker Barrel we know and love.
The Firelink Shrine for White People, aka Cracker Barrel. Yes, Honky.
Well, and that's what they were saying when we went to ours on Monday. They had the new menus, and I posted a picture of it on like Twitter and Blue Sky because even just seeing the new menus, me and Zealot were like, oh no.
I got triggered so hard.
Our server told us like at the end of the month they were gonna get renovations, and we were both like, no.
I'm like,
we live like what, maybe 5 minutes from it?
Yeah, no, and we've been there a lot. I won't lie. I love Cracker Barrel. Hash brown casserole goes hard every single time I have it.
I told you what Tyra said about after you've been out a night at partying when he was in the gangbanger stuff, or before he became the person he is now. He says, after you've been out all night, there's nothing better than fluffy pancakes and hash brown casserole for the morning breakfast.
I was to say, Tyrus has also talked about the need for Waffle House as a way to deal with the drug epidemic.
Oh, they joke about actually, the funny thing they've been saying on the 5 and Gutfeld that I watch is changing the Cracker Barrel sign is like banning fighting at the Waffle House. That you can't go to Waffle House and a fight doesn't break out at 3 a.m. Now,
I've heard many people make that joke of like, if you go to a Waffle House and a fight doesn't break out, the food's not going to be good. Like, it's just logic. It's just how Waffle House works.
Basically, Cracker Barrel without the fun stuff to buy from 100 years ago is like going to a Waffle House and a fight.
God, were they gonna get rid of the shop pet too? What the
they
fuck?
basically turned it. Okay, remember the sterile?
It literally was gonna be Diet IHOP. Oh my god.
Okay, the picture they showed was of white walls, square like the square little tables that are metal and leather and metal. That was what they were showing.
Mama Zell speaking facts about Waffle House. Yeah, I think Mama Zell has eaten at Waffle House one time, maybe twice.
Honey.
I mean, this is the same woman that drives an
waffle in my college town. That's one of those places.
Oh, yeah, okay, but your college town was like white kid country. I can't imagine there were a whole lot of like actual fights at your Waffle House in college.
It was 24 hours, and that's where we went after we'd been up all night partying, or if we were coming home from.
Yeah, but like the Waffle Houses that were like in Fredericksburg and other Virginia towns that I've been in, like when I was traveling 10 years ago, were scary places. Like when I was going to like little miniature conventions in the area with some of the board game guys, and I would stop in like my Digi hotel, and there was the Waffle House across the street.
He's making fun of me saying stuff about Waffle House. There's Waffle Houses in my part of in Indiana where I grew up. I mean, one of the first places we took Zealot was to a Waffle House in Indianapolis.
Yeah. Mom, you didn't go. Oh God, you didn't go in the fight, Mom. You got distracted by the Waffle House fighting.
Look, her priority. Her priorities.
I was being told I was spitting facts about Awful Waffle.
Yeah, but also, like, what I was trying to say to Hockey is, like, Mama Zella's probably never seen the 3 a.m. fight at a Waffle House.
Actually, I wouldn't say that. I've seen drunk frat guys in an awful waffle at 3 a.m.
Yeah, but they were prissy white rich guys, not.
Oh, they were okay. The
Not
sad thing is when
necessarily.
the townies are in the awful waffle, and the rich drunk guys, white guys, are in the awful waffle. It
Okay,
came close
okay,
to
maybe yeah, I can see where some of the country boys would walk in and want to beat the shit out of the rich kid at the college. It's not the same thing as like seeing two crackheads fight. You know.
Hey, it's not always crackheads, okay?
Okay, but literally, I saw one dude take a swing and he had dust underneath his nose, and the other guy was like, "You did my blow," and threw a punch, and I was just like, "It's 11 o'clock. The fight started already. Shit, I get to eat here for free, basically." This is like this is 20.
But you remember your comments? The first time we took you to one was in Tennessee when we went to that friend's wedding, and you'd never been, and there was one right next to our hotel. And we took you there for breakfast before the wedding, and you're like, "Oh my God, thank God there's not one in my college town. I'd never eat anywhere else ever again." It's
You're
so
right.
cheap.
You're right.
Oh yeah, I mean, he said the same thing whenever we realized that we were right next to a Cracker Barrel. We were both like, "Oh God."
Not Cracker Barrel, Awful Waffle.
No. There's an awful waffle in our area too, but the Cracker Barrels.
I've never been to that. So.
No. Well, yeah, that Waffle House we've not visited, but the.
Oh wait, waffle. See, when you say awful waffle, I don't connotate it with waffle.
Yeah, it's because it's my
waffle.
mom's term. Like you're gonna have to do. This is another like.
These are what we called the restaurants in our college town. All the college kids call them.
It's
fair.
it's another
I've just never
zealotism,
heard
you
it
know.
before.
Whether it's me, mom, or a dad phrase, it's another zealotism.
Even your dad said it, and he loved the place too. So, the other place we would joke about would be, oh gosh, I can't think of it. Oh well, K. Roger instead of Kroger.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I can't remember what
Going in.
movie I watched. I think it might have been one of the Beatles.
I'm taking you and Ducky there too,
watched
and when I visit. I mean, our one is probably a lot less scary than the one I ate at. That's a couple miles down from us. I went to a convention in our area about 9 years ago when I first come out to the area and was playing with some of the board game guys, and I stayed at a cheap hotel, and the Waffle House was across the street from it. And the combined experience of me saving money, but also eating there every day of that weekend, was, it was.
Hey, can you let me kill some things, or I might not get credit for these?
Why don't you open up your damn badge thing and see if you're getting credit for it, huh? Huh?
I am gonna.
Huh? Yeah. Where you make basic. Yeah.
Also,
running in so fast I can't.
I'm rescinding my statement, Hockey, if that wasn't clear. I have been to a Waffle House. I am not used to the zealotisms.
Okay, I have 12. Is that how many you have?
I need to actually see where I.
It's the last page.
I got 14, but yeah.
Okay, that was the two I missed the combat. You killed them before I got in.
That's because you were like standing up ready to fight about Waffle House.
Let me kill these two and we'll be even, okay?
Okay, fine.
Well, I'd like to go to one. The funny thing is, I introduced my traveling companion to those when we first started traveling. I introduced her to the one in Columbus, Indiana, that's across the road from where the hotel used to be. And she was like, "I've never been to one of these before." I'm like, "Oh yeah, this is a popular thing that Don and I did when we were in college, and whenever we could travel and find one." So. And actually, the friend that lives in Oklahoma and my traveling companion and I went to one outside Springfield, Missouri, ate breakfast before my one friend went west and we came east. So. Wow, baby. And at 6 a.m. it wasn't real busy.
Well, yeah.
Zilla can tell you at 6, well, whenever it was that we were leaving, that time you went with us to Indiana, Grand Court in Indianapolis, and there was one right across the road from the hotel. Oh. It was packed when we went to go there, and we decided not to eat there after all because it was.
Yeah, there's some. There's one hotel that's near us in Fredericksburg. Can't remember what hotel it is, but it literally has an IHOP attached in the same parking lot.
No, that's Denny's.
Like,
It's a Denny's.
No, there's one with an IHOP too.
Oh God.
It's further north.
Okay. I know the one. I know where the one is with the
Yeah,
Denny's.
it's not that one. There is that one though, where the Denny's is physically attached. But this IHOP is just well placed. Like, I don't think it's technically part of it.
So, Hockey, when you lived up north, were there any Waffle Houses where you used to live? Because I think that's a little too far north for them.
No, there were Waffle Houses in Pittsburgh.
Were there really?
Yeah. It's
I
like
would
what?
never have guessed
It's one of the
because-
first conversations Hockey and I had was like Hockey having to be on the beat and dealing with Waffle House violence.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the funny thing is that your dad kept hoping they would eventually cross the state line into Illinois because the farthest north I've ever seen them was Indianapolis, and they don't go any farther west than Indianapolis, unless you're down in Evansville. Once you get farther south, you hit them, but Indianapolis is the farthest north and the farthest west in that part of Indiana.
One outside of this Pittsburgh, about 25 minutes outside of Pittsburgh, but none in the city. Yeah, but I feel like you talked on more than one occasion about going to that one. Because, like, you did late night patrols a lot, to my recollection, so...
See, the problem
Hey,
is...
Duck, are you listening to music on your stream?
Me? No.
Yeah. Yes. Hello?
I'm hearing it, but I heard it better with my headphones on that I don't... I don't know, I was hearing music and it was confusing me, so...
I have AEW on.
I wasn't talking to you, Mom. I was talking to Duck. I said Duck.
I wasn't sure when you said, "Are you listening to music?" That could have been anybody.
No, I said Duck, are you listening to music? Because the Duck usually broadcasts music when they're doing art.
Yes, I have music on. No, you shouldn't be able to hear it unless you have my stream open or something.
I don't think I do. It was just,
Okay,
I was...
well,
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
coming through Discord because your mom would also be hearing it.
It's real.
And I assure you that she would say, "Why is Britney Spears playing in my ear? Please."
Okay,
Oh my
connect.
God.
That confirmed it. I heard I was hearing Britney Spears and I was extremely confused.
She has some good songs. Her early stuff.
I know, there's no hate on it. I just was confused.
No, I just meant, I just meant like literally like you would say something.
Okay, so you know the Stephanie Vaquer move that everybody loves?
Yeah, the devil's kiss.
Stop. Queen Aminata in...
I saw a
AEW.
chocolate kiss. Yeah, she slams her
Yep.
butt into their head instead of slamming their head on the ground. And I was just like, so you remember when you were like, that's such a vulgar move. How do you feel about that one, Mom? Huh? How do you feel about that one?
I think it's worse.
Okay,
Actually,
good.
It looks the same. Oh, stop. It looks the same from a distance because it looks like she's doing the same maneuver.
It's not. Vaquer holds their head in place and slams it effectively on the mat, like doing a head pound. But the girl doing chocolate kisses is just literally slamming their face into her booty. Like,
Yep. Well, that's... yeah.
that's what it is.
Like-
There's no kind of. It's...
No, but to me, they're very similar. They looked very similar in their execution.
Yes, but it must have dealt with 7-Eleven violence. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's... yeah. Damn.
So 7-Eleven, did you know that 7-Eleven bought Speedway? They're now one company.
I mean, no, but I'm not surprised. But I'm
So-
also still sitting here being like Hockey showed the scene, freeze, nobody move! Because it's like violence over a slushy gone wrong. There's one dude's dead because the other man took his icy right before he could sip it. And then again,
Okay,
it's
but,
like
you
2
make
a.m.
that joke, but that's how the Waffle House fights start.
I know, but I'm just like, nobody move! Oh god, there's bloody word. No, that's where it's slushy, bro. Nobody move! Just Hockey. Just...
Okay, so I belong to the Speedway Rewards from where you used to go to college. You know, that's when your dad and I both opened our Speedy Rewards for Speedway. Well, now I get surveys.
Crash single sneaker. Shut up, Hockey.
Okay, but like actually, they get fucking territorial, dude.
That's my mozzarella stick.
How dare you take the last hot dog?
I like those crunch wraps. Fuck you. You're going to hell tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Those taquitos were died for.
You're laughing, but have memories of my high school jazz band trip to Florida. And there was a 7-Eleven across the highway from the hotel we were staying at that was just down the road from Wet and Wild where we were going to go one of the days. And a bunch of us walked over to the 7-Eleven that night to get snacks. And it was so scary. This is in Orlando, Florida.
Again, I'm just flashing back to being in Alexandria, and there was a 7-Eleven down the road from us. And when I first moved to the area, it was kind of rough. It was a lot better by the time Duck came out to live with me. But early on, I used to go to that one a lot more than I was by the time you were living with me, Duck. And every time I went in there, one of the guys who ran the place would always call me brother. And eventually, like, I learned really quickly, I was the only white dude who came into that business after 7 p.m. and everyone loved me.
There we go. Okay, they both popped. We can go in.
Everyone loved me because, like, I just would come in from work and be like, yo, I just need some of those taquitos. And one day, like, clearly a dude who was not well off and looking a little rough was like, eating those taquitos here now, man? I'm like, yeah, I haven't eaten things since, like, noon. He's like, word. And I never got fucked with. But I felt the strongest, like, menacing, like, are you sure you want to fire? I'm like, dude, I'm hungry. He's like, okay, whatever. But I think he was intimidating me to not eat the taquitos.
It's funny. There's a couple of gas stations that could be kind of rough in Springfield as I'm coming home from my meetings at
I watched you grow in Firework Festival. No.
Wait, what?
Okay,
but I can see it.
I'm sitting back. I have a vivid memory of walking into the 7-Eleven one day and watching a man throw his coffee at another man, and the Indian guy behind the counter who always called me brother was like, you two men need to get outside, not in here. And those two guys hustled outside, and like there were cops within like 20 minutes, and I was just like, can I get my icy, man? He's like, no, you're good, brother, you're good.
Okay, so there's a couple of gas stations I'll stop at for a bottle of pop on our way out of town from Springfield. And they're not rough areas, but they're not as nice as other areas of Springfield. But every time I've gone there, the salesperson talks to me and I'm like, yeah, it's been a long day. I got an hour and a half drive home. And they're always really nice. So I just go in, buy what I need, say, pardon me if I'm getting somebody's way, and never have had any problems. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, no one ever, like, hard fucked on me in the area when I was living in Alexandria, but I would talk with classmates and stuff when I first moved out there, and then they're like, that's kind of rough area. It's got, like, you're not even, like, getting gentrification yet. Like, isn't that still, like, got, like, low-income areas? I'm like, yeah, everyone treats me nicely. What's the problem? And, like, when I sold cars in that area at the Volkswagen, and those guys are like, wait, you live, like, right next to us? No way. No one lives in this area who works here. And I'm like, well, that's stupid. It's cheap. And then everyone just stared at me. Just like, what do you want from me?
Yeah.
I guess I don't have the typical crazy white guy energy of, like, I'm looking for a fight because there's black and brown people. I don't know. I just...
You have the kind of attitude your dad and I both had where we just are minding our own business. We don't want to cause any problems. Don't mess with us and we won't mess with you. Because your dad lived in Gary for a long time. Or for a while. Remember? When he was in high school.
My attitude has always been like, hey, if you don't treat me like shit, I'm going to spend money in this area repeatedly. Like, me living in Pittsburgh. Yeah, well, that's because you are actually legitimately a crazy white guy, Hockey. There's a difference there.
Let's see how many we got. I have 16 of 30.
We're just going to keep going in. There's 2 more. Like, until it dongles the badge is done. There's no reason to look.
Oh, that's true. It does dongle when the badge is done. Okay.
Yeah, it's no reason to look. Just might as well keep going.
Okay. Which I'm going to... Oh, you're doing an all, aren't you? Okay.
I keep getting my all attacks, which is good. It means this goes by quicker.
And I don't get hardly anything, so...
Well, my all attack is not, like, 6 or 7 pips like your Forest Lord, so that's immediately easier for me to cast.
Yeah, that's the problem. My all attacks are huge.
I'm a scary white guy. The crazy is a bonus. No, I don't think you're really scary. Like, your lack of facial hair, like legitimate facial hair, does not make you look scary. But you do have the I would put my hat on backwards and drive a tractor energy, which some people connotate as crazy. What's funny is, like, Hockey's looks like he should be a country boy and is not at all a country boy in interactions with him. He's very city slicker, but you look like some of the kids I went to high school with.
Yeah, those are the kind of guys I went to high school with.
Yeah.
Everybody with their hat backwards where I grew up.
That's... Hockey's probably personally feeling attacked right now because, like I said, his lack of facial hair doesn't make him look scary, but it's not my fault you look like you're, 18, dude. Unless you finally grown a stash.
There's a reason I made your dad grow facial hair. When we first started dating,
Hockey,
he looked 16 and here I was 21.
Hockey can't help it that it won't grow. I grew a mustache. Yeah. Pixar didn't happen, but dude, I saw that shit when I came down to Georgia. That was like stubble, bro. Like,
he was doing the Don Johnson stubble that was sexy in the 80s for Miami Vice.
I'm gonna mentally hop over that and just gonna keep on going because, like, Hockey has probably seen Miami Vice, but I don't think Hockey would have mimicked anything out of Miami Vice. I'm waiting on Hockey to be like sending me a selfie, be like, "See, I've got a stash." This has happened before where I've been like, Hockey doesn't have actual facial hair, and Hockey sends me a picture and like, I do!
Okay, you have to be nice because your father used to pick on your grandfather about the fact that my father couldn't grow a beard, but he could grow a mustache. And so my husband would rub his full beard and say, growing a beard is a sign of virility. And then just walk away.
That's because Grandpa would take it personally. With Hockey, it's just more like, I like making fun of the fact he looks like a baby. That's all. Oh shit, there's the picture.
Oh
my god! It's actually, he's got a Tom Selleck. Congratulations, dude. It actually is covering your entire...
Where's the picture?
He sent it to me personally.
Oh, that's not good.
It's like zoomed in, eyes staring at the camera like, fuck you, Zealot. But you've got a nice Tom Selleck stash going. Good for you, man. I'm proud of you. It took you, what, like 10 years? Yeah. Dreams do come true. I say this in, like, the joke I usually give about my facial hair is that, like, I didn't have facial hair until I started doing ballroom dancing. And then I grew chest hair and facial hair at the same time. So... And, like, early on when I was doing ballroom dancing, I used to joke about having the eagle on my chest because I only had chest hair where the shirt was unbuttoned. And it looked like a bird because of how my shirt would be open.
Oh, somebody just joined us.
They teleported to you or me. I don't recognize their name, but...
I don't think that's... Maybe they teleported to... Nope, he's not on my list.
Not on mine. So... Maybe he walked in.
Or maybe he did.
I'll never get that 90s cop mustache. I mean, you're close. Like, you're doing your best. There's not really a place in my server where I would, like, put a picture of someone.
I understand. That's fine. That's fine.
I used to have an area for RL pictures, but I figured...
Well, that's okay.
We don't need to have that as much anymore.
I really wish they'd take some of the belts away from Mercedes Monet. She's now up to 9 belts. 9 or 10.
That's okay. She put out like a tweet. It was like, if I was gonna make the Mount Rushmore of wrestling, it would be me as number 1, and then like Trish, and I was just like, okay, I'm not saying you can't have confidence in your gimmick, and your gimmick is being like the baddest, most annoying bitch possible. But I don't think I've heard anyone go to bat with that Mercedes Moné has the matches people watch. Tony Storm, yes. Even like,
yeah.
like,
And even Haley Cameron gets people because she's funny.
but like, when Statlander and Cargill were doing their match series, I heard people talk about that, but I've never heard anyone.
Statlander, and there's a current feud going on between the good guys and the bad guys, and Statlander's been tagging with someone, and it's going, and it's very good.
But I've not heard anyone ever go to bat about Monet's matches. I've heard people go to bat about Tony Storm's.
There's a lot of old-time retired wrestlers who, when they make their commentary, say she's dialing it in, and they don't think she deserves all the push she's getting.
Oh, that's okay. That was what people said about Dr. Britt Baker, which is why Dr. Britt Baker hasn't been on television in several years.
Actually, she hasn't. I thought she quit because of an injury she was healing.
No, she basically went full blast about how like women aren't given a chance in AEW, and one of the men in the locker room went, "Well, maybe if you weren't dialing in every match and refusing to do bumps, maybe you'd get a shot." And then she's like, "Well, maybe if you didn't have your woman standing you on the internet," and then like Tony Khan quietly took her off television permanently. And I think you and I had the conversation where she was married to someone in AEW, but
no, they were dating and they broke up. It was Adam Cole and her.
Yeah, and he suddenly moved to a different state by himself, and it was like, oh, I guess they're not together anymore. And a lot of people actually celebrated that because she's hella toxic. It sucks because when I first started watching AEW, she was not dialing it in. She was a submission specialist, and she was fun to watch. It's just that she got lazy, and
well, no, she actually did have an injury where she was out for a while.
That's not what I'm talking about. Her match where she refused to do bumps happened the last year she was on TV, and that was post-injury. It wasn't like she was still injured. It was after she should have been recovered, but she refused to do any.
Jade Cargill and some of the women in WWE are doing really good matches, and the Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch match Monday night was really good. Nikki's actually doing a lot better than she used to.
Well, Nikki is the one that is single,
not married.
Yeah.
Brie hasn't come back since she started having kids.
Well, that's also because her husband is in the other company. It'd be a little weird.
And also, her husband was on TV last week. He was a commentator on either the Tuesday night or the Friday or the Saturday night show. I can't remember which. It was before they went to England, because I found it funny that AEW was in Scotland and WWE was in Great Britain at the same time, leading into WWE being in Paris for their big pay-per-view last Saturday. Oh, I just threw us into another combat. Were you done?
No.
I was walking across the floor.
You just didn't get out of the circle in time, so like.
No, I was trying to cross the circle following you, and all of a sudden he popped in.
I was out of the circle when you started moving, Mom. I maybe there's a delay in your side, but
that's because I was looking at the screen. Sorry, I seen who was on the screen. Don Callis was out talking. I've got it. Let me do it so I can kill one once in a while.
Yes, because killing one is a requirement.
Well, it used to be when your dad and I played. If I didn't kill something, I didn't get the credit for the kills. He did.
Those were the random drop quests. That's not a thing. It's just a stupid percent chance. That is not the quest yet. I'm still. Let's see.
I gotta look at mine too. Don't hop in yet.
I wasn't gonna. I am 4 away. I have 26 of 30.
I have 26 of 30. Okay. They're there.
Alright, going in. Also, did you stop being on your mount?
I
Yeah,
think it's because we're in this dungeon. It gets rid of it in the dungeon.
we're,
This
we're,
is a dungeon, so
we're
we
not in
don't
a
have
dungeon. We're in a free open area.
it. I think it took it that way, so I'll put it back. I'll get back on my mount once I'm out of here. It doesn't. There's sometimes that mount acts up funny, and it doesn't put it back. It pretends that we're inside when we're not.
Oh.
And I don't have any pips to cast that spell, so I'll just hold. And you'll probably kill everybody first. Hi, me. So Ellie, while I was at Eastern Star, that was what I got home last night, and the floor in front of between my dresser and my bed was soaking wet, and my cup that I always have with water and ice on my dresser was laying on the floor. So I had to get the fan I leave in your room, the high-powered little one, and have it blowing on my floor all night long to dry it out because someone got up on my dresser and knocked the water glass. Miss Ellie.
Water make you lose control.
She's such a nut when it comes to like the water fountain, the water bowls, the water in the shower, my water on my dresser. Remember how Bootsy would dip her paw in the water and then lick her paw? Ellie does that instead of just actually drinking sometimes.
Nice.
So then she gets water all over the place. That should be 28. We just need 2 more. Badge discovered Yojimbo.
Yeah, it's a different one.
Oh, that's how many we've killed.
I hate that you put that on Twitter, the date everything rubber chicken thing.
You're welcome.
Oh.
We gotta wait for one more.
I mean, I know.
Morning. You sitting there next to me to let me pet you? Aw, I love you too. Rhodey's sleeping on the love seat behind me, and so she's on the arm as close as she can get to him because she can't get up there next to him. It's not big enough for both of their butts. Did you attack the first one or the second one?
The second one?
Okay, good. Because I attacked the first one. I was worried I picked the wrong one.
Okay.
Oh. Yep. Badger and Samurai Warrior. Goal complete. Samurai.
Alright, so Kyoto, the boss that we have to fight, is in Kishibe Village in Kyoto's dungeon.
Okay, so we just need to tell. So let's go back to.
Kishibe Village
Jade
is
Palace.
outside of Shoshin Village.
So just go to Jade Palace, right?
Yeah, but I want to know which way we need to go from Jade Palace. I was looking that
I
up.
think we go to the left to go through that little garden.
I mean, that's
right?
great. I was looking in the map where. Like, I did not know that right off the bat. Also, I hate how this palace is oriented, because it definitely started in facing rightward. And it's disorienting. Uh-oh. Another GM.
What?
I got another blip from Discord.
Oh. I will admit this world is the most depressing of the wizard worlds.
Someday it'll
Maybe
load.
Dragonspire is more depressing than this.
Yeah, I mean, Dragonspire is literally a post-apocalypse world where everyone's dead.
Well, this is post-apocalypse. A lot of the things are ghostly. They're dead people.
Yes, but there's still living people in this world.
Yeah.
Everyone is literally a ghost in Dragonspire.
That's true.
It's either monsters without souls and minds or dead people in Dragonspire. At least here, it's like a lot of people are dead, but there are still survivors. This world has a chance to come back. Dragonspire is literally a...
What? My mount is not here. What the heck happened with my mount? Huh.
Maybe you got unequipped? Maybe just go re-equip her?
Somehow it did. So now I'm back on my mount. So I was like, why am I so much slower than him? Oh yeah, I'm running on...
I was telling you, we were not in a dungeon. It was just...
I know, but I honestly, because it went away the first time I walked in, we went into a combat in that dungeon, assumed it was going to stay away. So we were done. But I thought it might come back once we were back in the Jade Palace, but no. Okay, where are you?
I'm in the village, but
Okay.
I'm not at the dungeon yet.
Oh, let me teleport to you.
Okay, I said it was snapping at the dungeon.
Where'd you go?
I took a teleporter to try to get closer
Shrine of the
to...
Spirit?
Yeah, I went to Shrine of the Spirit. But just watch out when you come out. It comes out right into the middle of the road where there's monsters.
And then where are you?
You keep saying where are you, but I cannot tell you until I'm clear at the
You're
dungeon.
running towards Kashibi Village, right?
We're in Kashibi Village. I'm running towards the dojo that has his stupid little face on it. I'm at Kyoto's dojo if you want to teleport to me.
I ran the wrong way. Okay, let me port to you. I went the wrong way. Well, like if you'd said I ran left or I ran right once you been, then that would have...
I was just trying to like actually get here. Because there's not a lot of safe spots to open my map.
Ready?
Yep, going in.
Ice and storm.
And we got to beat this fight 7 times.
Yep.
And then I've got to fight Vinny by script, which I gotta figure out what Vinny is.
Which is my guy I beat already. Not the guy, same guy, but I had the guy I had beat.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta fight this guy 7 times? Oh, fuck me. Okay, that's
Which
back.
one?
He's in Celestia. I had to fight him as the intro to my quest, and I've got to fight him 7 times.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I had to fight my guy twice, but I only had to fight him once the second time. Why am I not going out the door? I ran across the wrong way. Oops.
Pretty sure it wants me to fight him 7 times.
Let me check mine. Make sure.
Oh, 6 times. Sorry, defeat him 6 times. So. Anyway, I'm outside, if you're ready to go in again.
Kyoto color. We fight this guy 7 times right now. You have times again. Is that what you're saying?
I fight a different guy 6 times after I fight this guy 7
I can always
times.
help you with that one.
You can't,
If they love
because
it.
it's the specific quest related one.
You can always survive it. That...
It's like the stupid fairy lady fight I had to do too. Last time. Where you couldn't access the dungeon, but I could, because it's a stupid quest chain.
Couldn't access the dungeon I was doing. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I targeted the first guy. Let me kill him with this. I've got a littler spell than him. Okay. There's two.
Back out and back in. Oh, wrong way.
That's the wrong way. That's the way I went last time.
Yep.
To the gate instead of the ramp.
Mm. Mm. Back up.
Stuck down here. I got outside the steps. You coming in?
Yeah, it's weird that it's putting us on the other side of the battle zone now.
I also had a problem with Big Fish Games. My game manager app wasn't letting me download something. It was acting up, so a lady was walking me through to fix that, so my games, my game manager didn't work right.
Oh, hey, thank you, Shaman, for the lurk.
Hey, Shaman.
Back out and back in.
How many are you doing this time?
Oh, we've got like
7 total.
yeah, 7 total on this particular boss, and then I have to do another fight 6 more times. And that fight I have to do 6 times is actually a hard fight, so
Maybe I'll go with you, see if I can go with you the first time.
I mean, you can try to teleport into it. But you
Just
probably
go in with you. It's a dungeon where you walk in. I might be able to go.
No, it's a dungeon. You've got to go in the door.
Well, we'll see. I can always try.
The main difficulty I had is that they start off with a lot of pips, and the dude cheats. He casts a tower shield every round.
Mm.
And it's
Is
like
it here in Wushu or is it somewhere else?
Celestia, in the Waterland.
Oh, okay.
And we go back in one more time.
Bitch, you're hot. Can you not lay against me? Oh my gosh, you're making me hot and sweaty. Ugh. Fat butt.
Fat shaming the cat.
No, not against me. You're next to me.
Okay.
That's good enough.
Going in.
He lays right up on me. It's like I get warm. It's like all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, I'm dying.
Oh no, I get it.
I'm hitting the boss. Oh, you're...
He moved over again.
Stop throwing at the boss!
Why?
Because he's got low HP and I have fire spells. He's an ice guy. I can usually roast and toast him in one shot. That way you...
To the boss first, not the second guy. So that's why I keep targeting the little guy. I thought he wasn't. I thought the big guy was the boss.
The big guy is the boss, and you keep targeting the boss.
No. The first guy I assumed would be the boss. And
Oh, yeah, no, for some reason he was the second guy the boss
I
was.
kept targeting the second one because I'm the second player. You target the second monsters. That's what I was doing. Sorry.
I think the minute this dungeon flipped by accident, because like when we did the first fight, we were on the side closest to the door, but every time we've been going in, it's been having the circle rotated for some reason.
Yeah.
This is causing the disorientation. Bum, bum, bum.
How many is that?
I was checking. We got 2 more fights.
Okay. My God. Nothing. I can't count. I had no spells that I could cast. They were all 10 and 9, 8 pip spells. So I dumped them trying to draw more. And they were all prisms, which I didn't need.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. Is that it, or we got one more?
We would tell us if we were done.
Oh, sorry. Well, not if I don't get it for some reason.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, that's on you. You should be checking your badge count. Yeah.
Fine. Something I can do.
As if you get to cast a spell when I'm the first in. I'm sorry.
Well, especially when you cred. Holy cow.
I also had a Gargantuan on it. I keep getting Gargantuans with the Meteor Strikes, which is a great combo. It's just also like... Wait, did something actually survive? Oh, no. That's a dick move of the game. You shouldn't even have to cast that spell. What the...
No, jerk. It's like, why is he casting spells? He's sitting over there with...
That's so fucked up. It literally made her spell cast, costing her 2 mana, and then nothing happened.
Let's go.
That's so fucked.
I love wasting resources.
So I've got to go... I'm going to go home, and I'll go to Celestia. I've got to go to Celestia and beat up a dude named Goody
Okay, tell me
Bisker.
when you're outside the dungeon, and I'll teleport to you, okay?
Okay. I gotta go beat up a Benny Bisker.
Peachy, you're hot. Ugh. I gotta turn the air down again.
Feeling hot, 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 hot.
Hot, hot, hot.
Is the tea hot, 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 or cold? Hot, 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 or cold?
Now I prefer the Buster Poindexter. Hot, hot, hot.
It was a joke about Ricky Martin and Celebrity Jeopardy. Is the hot tea hot, 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 or cold?
Oh.
And because it was SNL, all the Celebrity Jeopardies ended with basically the celebrities making themselves look like idiots. So the first person to buzz in went, well, cold, right? And then everybody else is like, and Will Ferrell playing Alex Trebek is like, does no one know if the hot tea is hot or cold? No one knows if the hot tea is hot or cold. I guess no one knows if the hot tea is hot or cold. I'm at the dungeon.
Oh, you're at the dungeon? Okay, I'll teleport to you.
Yeah, let's see if you can actually touch the door. There's a hand to light the beacon.
I have to see if I have that on my Spotify.
Do you see this dungeon here?
It is not lit for me.
Yep, it's a quest line specific one.
You want me to try to teleport you one trip?
I mean, you can try, but I think because you don't have access to it, it'll tell you I'm busy.
Doesn't hurt to try.
I mean, you can try. Also, that dog girl, they gave her a dumpy in that little snapshot art for Celestia.
What?
There's a little dog lady that's doing repairing a robot.
Okay, I couldn't come to you, so I'm gonna go back to Crocotopia and go talk to Sadie like I'm supposed to do.
I don't want to know why, Duck, you panicked so hard when I said, damn, that dog girl has a dumpy.
The dog is working on the robot.
Yeah, and there's in the loading picture, the snapshots they do.
She's kneeling down and she's repairing it.
She's not kneeling down. She's bent over and her butt is up.
She's kneeling on her knees.
Oh no, she's definitely got her ass.
She's kneeling on her knees.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just saying, dog girl got a dumpy. It's again, this is not the first time Wizard 101 has has art, and I'm just like, someone had way too much fun rendering this. Like the Dryads. Dryads are kind of sus. I mean, they are mythologically speaking too, but this is a kid's game.
With the heaving breastises?
Yes. Doing the hello.
Well, no, I always thought it was just the breathing heavy movement of their chest. Like they're out of breath.
Whoa, shell still going strong.
Okay, well I killed the little bastard. Good start.
Whoa, shell still going strong.
You have to beat him 6 times?
Yep.
Whoa, shell still going strong.
What the hell? The game is just like, we're just gonna like have him spam cheat putting tower shields down. Just like, what the fuck is going on?
Ain't nothing pissed in my shell.
Ain't nothing piece in my share. Think of the children, Zealot. Cats. I know, yeah. Listen, if the snapshot shows up again on the stream, I'm just gonna like I'll highlight the dumpy, at least what I thought was a dumpy.
Still going strong.
Again,
Well,
it
I
looked like she was
consider-
bent over. It's nothing wrong with like them drawing the people being
Well, the way it is,
curvaceous.
tell me when you're doing it, and I'll look because
Dude, fuck this guy. He's already got 5 tower shields. This is insane.
Ain't nothing pissed in my
Ain't nothing piece in my shell. I'm just gonna sit here for a lifetime fighting this asshole. Oh man, he put a twap on me. Oh. Oh, I got taunted? No way! Literally a one-on-one fight. This is funny though.
okay, I'm an initiate myth weaver.
Oh, okay, so he must do it every time I do damage to
shell
him?
still going strong.
What the fuck? Why is he doing it so many times?
Ain't nothing pissed in my
Ain't nothing piece of my shell. I'm the trash man. I'm here to take out the trash.
elephant to crack my shell.
Oh, he just gave me an elephant card. That's cute. I love when the bad guy mocks me and hands me a card to cast on him. That clogs my hand.
Oh, I have a new quest because basically something corrupted my quest. There's something going bad with the magic streams. So now we have to solve this. I don't know if it's us, as in you will get the same quest, or...
Burn this asshole down.
But I'm gonna go to Wizard
Oh.
City. Wizard City?
Whoa, shell still going strong.
And talk to the librarian. Oh, Kenny Omega's back. Yay!
Okay.
We should go back to using the Kansas song he would use. Carry On Wayward Son. There we go.
Nothing piece of my shell. Ugh. Oh, Blizzard. Very cool. No, I critted my minor. Nice.
Oh, Tony B. Who did she beat
Whoa,
at Forbidden
yeah,
Door
still going strong.
yesterday or Saturday? She kept her belt.
Ain't
Yeah,
nothing
sure.
pissed in my shell.
Ain't nothing pissing my shell. Hell, this fight is so toxic, I just want out of it. Why do I gotta fight this guy 5 more times after this? Oh, wizard, what are you doing? Why is this a thing? Oh, that's cool. It took away all the stupid tower shields. Don't mind me. Oh boy. Whack that. That hurt a lot. Okay, game. Shut up. Yippee!
The book just ran away from me.
I think that might be in the combat. There we go. Okay. Yeah, she's not kneeling on my screen. She's definitely bent over.
I missed it. Shoot. Huh?
The dog girl. Was doing like the little mechanic work. Okay, I'm gonna go into the dungeon. It should load up when I go into the dungeon, Mom.
The worst part is that I have your thing pulled up and I'm watching.
Look at the dog girl who's gonna be doing the robotic repair in the middle of the piece. She's not kneeling, she's bent over.
Wait, when?
Right now.
Oh, okay. I'm watching.
I see her on her knees.
You're at the door right now.
Your eagle was in front of her, but it looked like I could see her feet sticking out from behind her like she'd be kneeling.
No, she literally is not kneeling on the screen.
Okay, I think you're not seeing the feet. Look for the feet.
I'm literally look. She's got little knee socks on. Yeah, I can see the knees. I can see that. I can see the feetsies.
The feetsies were out behind her.
I am very confused. I do not see her feetsies. I see two guys in armor.
Oh, that you missed loading screen. I'll say that again when I load in out of this fight.
Okay. Well, you need to get rid of your eagle first, then, because your eagle blocks her for us.
I will yak behind the people in my life. Behold the Colossus as it hits me in the face. Man, that's all. Oh, I hate that first round so much. How good I critted. Play killed the last guy. Oh, that was awful. I crit and he didn't take that much damage. Damn. That was not great for me. Well, I learned my lesson the first time.
Ain't nothing fits in my shell.
Now I have to go to Safaria.
Boom! Shell still going strong. Boom! Shell still going strong. nothing fits in my shell.
Ain't never mind, y'all. Thank you, Mr. Crabman.
Now on me. Next to me. Next to me. Next to me.
I found the art that is the background, and I'm gonna put it in the chat for our Discord,
Still going strong.
Okay.
so you can go see that it is in fact she is not on her knees.
Still going strong.
Okay.
I will in a moment. I'm running across the
still going
area right
strong.
now.
Oh.
Ain't
I don't feel
nothing
like that's
fits in my
that
shell.
sussy.
No. Okay, that's fair. But I was just like, damn, she got a
It's
dumpy.
just- Well, I think it's also because of the shorts they put her in. They're like puffy khaki shorts.
That's because they're the jungle. They're called jodhpurs. What they wore in old time England and stuff. It's.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I was gonna say, I feel like I've heard that word before. I feel like that was mentioned in
Where did you
Tarzan.
put it? In what part of the?
It should be in public square.
Public square. Oh, okay. Okay. See. Oh, I thought it was her foot was that black hanky hanging out the pocket, because from what it looked like to me, that was her kneeling. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's not
I don't think it's
sussy.
sussy.
You know, it's not sussy, like, hella. It's just, like, very funny to me that, again, like, was our 101 kids game. Look at the curvy lady. That's all. It's like,
I mean,
damn,
you've
she got...
seen the Pixar moms.
Yeah, it's
I don't
true.
think the adults interested in it, since they wanted adults to pay for this stuff too.
Hell yeah.
Ain't nothing
What
fits
the...
in my
Dad,
shell.
check out this triad. She's definitely bent over in a pinup style. Yeah, no, it's not like vulgar or explicit, but there's like a tee-hee vibe to it with the way they posed her. Like,
I didn't think that it was that big of a deal. I mean, there's worse.
I mean, you're the one that was like, Sandy Vauquer is doing a risque, vulgar maneuver in the ring. So I thought you'd be like, wow, that's...
It's
Well,
not.
yeah, didn't you say that she was like slamming somebody's face into her butt?
No, that's the woman doing the chocolate kisses.
That's Queen Aminata.
That's the woman in AEW, because, you know, AEW doesn't cross those lines.
Yes,
Sorry.
it does.
Sorry. It's just, like, I don't actually hate AEW. I just love that, like, I will see stuff online and people are like, WB is so weird and, like, kid-friendly. It's not real wrestling. And it's like, yeah, AEW doesn't need to be as, like, torridly adult, though. Like, I love Toni Storm. She's a funny character. But she's more than just a mildly lesbian character on screen. And, like, it's very her, and she's very proud to be that character. Like, she's getting to live out herself. But, like, I saw the gif of her holding Mercedes Moné and the Tombstone Pile Driver a lot after that pay-per-view. And it's just like, yeah, you could do that while you're holding someone upside down in their crotch. You could do that, Toni Storm. You know, okay.
Ain't nothing fits in my shell.
Damn games infecting the youth. Yeah, you damn right, hockey. We gotta get our boomerang.
Well, that's like in the Minecraft movie. Jack Black and Jason Momoa are in a similar position to try to fly and get away from the pigs that are chasing them. So
I'm telling you, like, every part of me, every time you bring up in the Minecraft movie, I cringed violently. Because, like, you hated Minecraft, you never wanted to play it ever with me and Dad. And you're like, I saw the Minecraft movie.
The only reason I watched it was for Jason. I'll be honest. And it was cute. I wouldn't watch it again. Do I
Damn,
want to play
Shaman coming
Minecraft?
straight for hockey with the 80s porn stack allegation. Damn!
It's fucked up.
Damn! Hockey, you just gonna stand there taking that kind of abuse? That's fucked up.
Oh, that was good, Shaman. Porn
I
stack.
feel it. I think that was the point, Hockey. I think you're supposed to feel attacked.
Hockey should be bleeding. You need to staunch that wound, man.
Nah, he's cop. He's had someone like literally break his back. He's fine.
Shell still going strong.
Oh, nice little death animation, death robot. Nice. Taking fall damage. Spook. I just thought of JonTron playing the Blicko squirrel game. Is that fall damage? Did I just take fall? I took fall damage.
Ain't nothing pissing my shell.
Oh my god! I need this lobster man to shut the fuck up. He just says this cheap phrase way too much in this fight.
What's the phrase? Since I don't have my sound on, what's the phrase?
Ain't nothing piercing my shell. Ain't nothing piercing my shell. Boom! My shell. Boom! My shell. Ain't nothing piercing my shell.
Boom! Shell still going.
Boom! Shell still going strong. Ain't nothing piercing my shell. And he says it in the most like New Jersey-esque accent, even though this is Celestia, and he should be sounding like a Brit or like.
He should be sounding like an 1800s Brit.
It hurts in my head so much. Love you, bud. Sorry, it was too easy a shot to take. You could almost say it was a trim. Oh, he finally died. Thank God. You can't beat me. Take an elephant crack my. Oh, did he respawn? This happened to me before where he respawned.
We had to kill him twice. That's why I kept using 170th level character.
A moment ago, I didn't have to do that. I got to kill him in one shot, but this time I have to kill this man twice. And it's... Ain't another piece of my shoe. Until the top rope. It's time for me to do my finishing maneuver. Mutton chop.
Oh, good. Ricochet's getting his comeuppance from Samoa Joe, Hobbs, and Shibata.
Why is a tiny, scrawny man who just does flippy shit
No, he
getting
has
his
the
ass beat by two
Hobbs,
big chunky guys?
Shibata and Ricochet are both skinny guys, and Ricochet has the Gates of Agony as his two minions. So it was a 3-on-3 tag team match.
Okay,
So
I was just trying to...
against the Gates of Agony and Ricochet and Shibata against each other.
That's fair. I was just trying to figure out why the tiniest man possible was in a match against Hobbs and Samoa Joe, who are both multiple ricochets in body weight.
But he has the Gates of Agony with him, which are equal to Samoa Joe and Hobbs.
Samoa Joe is approximately 3 ricochets, and Hobbs is approximately 2
Samoa
Samoa.
Joe, Hobbs, and Shibata are the triple tag team belt, the whatever you call the 3 belts.
The trio title.
The trio title. And Ricochet and his Gates of Agony were trying hard to win the belts. And now, so Shibata beat the crap out of Ricochet, tagged Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe put him into a sleeper hold'em one. So now the Hurt Business is coming out to beat up the 2 Gates of Agony guys. Sheldon and Lashley are beating up the Gates of Agony guys. Because they want the tag team belts. They do the triple tag since there's only 2 of them, and MVP is not wrestling.
Boom! Shell still going strong. Ain't nothing pissing my shell.
Oh, this fucker just critted me. Oh my god, I might die here.
Now they have dude wipes. It's not bad enough they now have dude panty liners. Now they have dude wipes they advertise during wrestling.
It's because Dude Wipes is legitimately the brand. Dude Wipes is baby wipes, but for guys.
And what they're doing is they have an astronaut holding them to get your anus clean.
Yeah, it's because
They spell your
they're
anuses in.
they're PP friendly baby wipes.
Shell still going strong.
But they also have now dude pads too.
Yeah,
For
so you,
men's panty liners.
Ain't nothing piss in my shell.
man, I hate this fight.
And die. No, it's okay.
Boom! Shell still going strong.
I never noticed it just now until just now. But when you're healed, you know how you kind of are raised up in the air, levitated?
Ain't
My
nothing
little
piss in my shell.
golem pet lifted his arms up and followed me up with head tilting as I was healed. That was weird.
Hey, where'd that elephant come from?
Oh hey, at least Coruscant finally healed me. Yeah.
Main event.
They still fucking my shit up.
I'm fighting the combat I'm doing in Safari to get the next step of my trying to solve
No, you're
the
fine.
problem.
Oh my god, my HP.
There's corruption. I don't know. Have you had anything mentioned about the corrupting, or maybe it happens after?
I probably after this quest line, Mama. I am not on their thing. I'm still doing the mini vice scripts fights. These are not
Starting
easy
versus
fights.
Audio.
These are frustratingly difficult, and I hate them fights.
What?
I'm still fighting the stupid lobster guy. I'm only like on the second fight. Like, it's the worst part. These take forever because his whole mechanic is he just tower shields every damn round. Sometimes twice a round.
Have you? You hired Coruscant?
Yeah, I hate the idea I had to hire a Coruscant for every one of these fights.
What school is he?
He's ice.
Okay, hire the 170 level fire guy.
No,
He's
he's
awesome.
Mom. He's kicking my ass because I don't have a lot of healing. I
What I'm
need a
saying
healer.
is, here when I was fighting Grizzlebort, hired 370 level guys to make it through the fight because Grizzlebort cheated left. So hire the fire guy that's 170th level. Bust the ice guy open.
That's 300 extra crowns that I don't necessarily want to do or have. Because it's like 150 for Coruscant. I think the 170 was 300, literally.
I think Coruscant's more like 250.
Coruscant is... Oh, she's 350. The fire guy is 450. So it's 100. Not as bad as I thought it was. But still
You
annoying.
could go with the 130. Go with the 130 fire guy then. The same level as Coruscant.
Oh, hey, I have initiative in this fight. Wow, this might actually make a fucking difference. Let's go! He blocked the... That's really stupid.
Shell still going strong.
I hate when regular monsters can block crits. Oh, he fizzled. That's nice.
Well, he's nice. He's gonna fizzle.
Well,
Just
they
like
both
fire.
fizzled, which is fantastic. I will not complain about a fizzle.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah, I have to fight the dude and then a henchman he has. Fuck it. Okay, I guess I'll hire the weird mouse. Mouse with the mohawk on a bird.
Yep, he does some really cool spells.
I have no idea how to interpret this.
It's the mouse world. I don't know. I'm assuming this. I don't know if this is Polar. No, it's the candy world. It was the world.
Immolating Joe. Oh no, he's gonna be a
Did you hardcore in too?
no, just him. He's gonna be a Mad Max meme.
He does the flourishes and the there's like I was telling you, there's the helpful one they do, and then there's the attack one they do that's outside that cheats.
Oh, yeah.
170th levels have each of them has a flourish that's a special spell, and they have one. They're like the healer that we hired, the guy with didgeridoo, is the life guy, the fire guy, which makes sense if the fire guy is Australian Mad Max, since Mel Gibson was from Australia, isn't from Australia originally. So, but anyway, they each have a special cheater. They have a beneficial cheater spell and an attack cheater spell, or hindrance spell for the enemy that they do.
Ain't nothing fits in my shell.
There.
Oh, it gives them smoke screens and a stun at the same time. Interesting.
Whoa, shell still going strong. Whoa, shell still going strong. Ain't nothing fits in my shell. You can't beat me. You take an elephant to crack my shell. Whoa, shell still going strong.
I was in Zafaria, I had to do a combat. Now I'm in Avalon. Find somebody.
Oh.
Ain't nothing fits in my shell.
Okay, keep going. Oh, and he
You
healed
can't
himself.
beat me.
Yeah.
You take an elephant to crack my shell.
Okay, I wonder if we... Okay, so I think I know what's going on here. We have to cast the elephant as a part of this combat in order to actually kill him, or else he'll just keep regenerating.
You have to, oh, you have to keep, oh, yeah, you have to throw, if it's a funky color that's not your level, that's not your normal school, yeah, you have to throw that.
Yeah, I just don't have the pips, so the fire guy killed him, and it's like, oh, that he just respawned with more HP. And it's like, cool.
So this is the funky elephant?
Yeah, it just clears all the traps, all the shields on him,
That elephant come from?
if he had any. Which is understandable. It's fine. I don't hate it. Just...
It's just like, oh, I had a funky blue one for Grizzlebort. It was a stone colossus, and I didn't cast it because I didn't have any myth. And all of a sudden I realized after I fought several times, he kept regenerating if we killed him without it being that. So I finally switched to myth pips, and when I cast it, it's a great big stone block. He said, where'd that block of stone come from? Just like it said, where'd that elephant. So that's what led me to understand, oh, I have to be casting that when he gives us the spell when we beat him up. It would have been nice to have kind of known that. You know?
Yeah. In my fight, he does it. He gives you the card to kill him at the very end of the fight with like, "It'd take an elephant to crack my shell." And it's like, that's great. Thank you for giving me this when you have less than 500 HP. And the fire guy killed you. Now you have 7,000. Let's go. I think he's dead after this, but... Oh, he's just gonna kill him anyway. Understandable. And it's a strong look to yourself.
He likes to do Inferno. That's why he's immolating Joe. I mean, immolates. He likes to do the immolate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I built it out of my deck. That's probably would help a lot. Oh.
Joe, I miss you too.
They're spending AW's 3 weeks. They're going to be in Philadelphia
Mm.
for the next. I thought they said 3 weeks. Yeah, I don't know. Dynamite's there Saturday night.
Okay.
Did you get him?
No, I've only done like a couple of them. I was filling my deck up because I had a nearly empty deck. Oh. I have 3 more fights to do. I need to get help though. There were health pips out here a moment ago. There they are.
I just did a Harvest Lord or Scarecrow, whatever the all one. I had a treasure card.
Ooh. Okay.
Ain't nothing fits in my shell.
Who's the other bald guy out there with Moxley? It's not Claudio, it's somebody else now. Two of 3 favorite sticks.
Ain't nothing fits in my shell.
Okay.
It'd be cool if my elephant on its own did this, but I think I had to use a stupid specific elephant.
What? Yeah, you have to use the specific blue colored elephant, just like I used lost.
Boom! Shell still going strong.
Yep. Oh. Oh, a snow angel. Very cool. Love that shit. How do I get stunned? This fight keeps getting harder and harder every time I do it.
Bring in the henchman. That's all I could do to stop with when I was dealing with that combat for myself.
That's ridiculous.
Ain't nothing fits in my shell. strong. Ain't nothing fits in my shell.
Thank you by the follow.
Oh, that is one angry elephant. Yeah.
Elephants to crack my shell.
Elephants are awesome. I actually have a pet that's that elephant, and he jiggies when he casts his spell. Don just loved it. He'd be like, "You're getting jiggy."
Boom! Shell still going strong. Boom! Shell still going strong. Boom! Shell still going strong. Ain't nothing fits in my shell. Boom! Shell still going strong. Ain't nothing fits in my shell.
Oh.
Ain't nothing fits in my shell.
Oh, come on.
Hey, where'd that elephant come from?
I've been good. Recently, the last like week or two, been figuring out a new work schedule, but otherwise been doing pretty good.
Why are you having to figure out a new work schedule? Something changed?
Oh, the school year started, so we're figuring out what hours to do therapy around my kiddo going to school.
Oh, kiddos in kindergarten now?
No, it's actually like a what are they called? Not preschool, Head Start. It's like a Head Start thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
So I'm gonna have to hire a henchman for this because it turned out the jerk is gonna fight me before I talk to him. Before he talks to me. Fine. So let's bring in the level 170 fire.
Also, Zealot, for context, if you did not process, Ray in the chat is my friend Ray from back home that I told you about.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't process that.
Yeah. I knew the last name. But yeah, we've been pretty good.
Oh, I'm so close to done with this
Kiddo.
guy.
Oh, no. My work kid. I do not have a child. That's why I usually say like kiddo or like work kid. I work as a ABA therapist, so it's my client that I'm assigned to. Yeah. No, I did not secretly have a kid and not tell you, I promise.
I'd be really unhappy. The grandkids.
You would not be the only one.
The stealth grandchild, yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah, no. Though we did take, I don't know if you showed them to your mom yet, but we took like family style pictures with Ryder on Monday.
No, I haven't seen those.
He was very upset because he got attacked. Well, okay, not literally attacked because he was in his little carrier stroller thing, but he got harassed by a pug. So he was very upset with us.
You took the pictures before or after that?
After, unfortunately.
He was in the stroller the entire time, so like he
The
he
pug
did
was
not.
annoying.
Yeah. The pug was like growling at him and stuff, so.
More than that, like there was a lot.
And the owner didn't do anything about the pug?
No,
the
they
owner,
did.
the owner did, but
they
we were
leashed
in a store, and the owner is the dog is the owner of the store.
Oh.
But I mean, she's a good sport.
Oh, was it a
so.
pet store, or you were able to take your pet into a store in a stroller?
Possibilities, yes. It's the store I've mentioned before where they have the possum rescue. So people will bring their pets in there sometimes. They don't necessarily encourage them to, but her name is Biscuit, and she is the totally paid store greeter pug. So she's plenty fine with people, but we learned specifically the reason that she was aggressive to Ryder is because at home her owner has two orange Maine Coons who bully her. So she saw an orange cat that was bullyable, and so she bullied him.
She had a car moment was racist to orange kitties.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Ray. I would also have been bamboozled if Duck had a kid. That would have been.
Considering you live with me, yeah.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. I would have been bamboozled too.
That would
like...
be even more confusing.
Damn, when did this girl become Mary, Mother of Jesus style? Holy cow! Where's the 3 old wise men?
As your father used to say, the 3 old Jews on our front porch. The car over the house.
Whoa, Michelle's still going strong.
Don actually said that to an older person in the church. Had said, isn't it time for Susan to get pregnant again? And Don's like, Susan can't get pregnant again. If she gets pregnant again, there's going to be a star over our house and 3 Jews with gifts on.
Ain't nothing fits in my gel.
And they all just looked at him.
Hello, Jack. Come on in. I am suffering the tribulation that is. Oh my God.
I'm not the father, and you are that. Who is? I mean, look, there's other people, but those people did not have the facilities to do that, so I don't. That was the secret reason that we went and visited Gabe, obviously.
Oh yeah, this is getting like Maury Povich time, where like he just goes, "You are not the father. You are not the father. You are not the father. You are not the father." Like he just gets more.
Mother-in-law's husband.
He just gets confused more and more as he reads the documents of them being not the father. Just a more concerned old man going, "You are not the father. You're not the father." Like.
No, I remember watching a Jenny Jones come on, I think it was when you were a baby, and they had this
Ain't nothing fits in my gel.
man and this woman on, and she was mad at him because she knew he was screwing around behind her back. They were married, and the person hosting, Maury or Ginny, says, well, now we're going to introduce having the, and it was her mother. And we're talking hill folk, all three of them. The daughter actually was better looking than the mom, or maybe the mom was better looking. I don't remember now, but it was like, oh my God.
Whoa, show's still going strong.
And I actually said to your dad that night when he got home, I said, daytime talk shows, they're not going to be happy until someone dies because of their show. And sure enough, Ginny Jones did a show, and it ended up that the story she had on the show was so upsetting that the one person killed the other person when they got back home. They were neighbors. It was basically My Secret Crush, and the person who was being crushed on was so horrified and upset over it that they killed the other person.
Okay.
That was in the early 2000s, late 90s. It was horrible. That's when a lot of those daytime, we're going to introduce who the real father is kind of shows stopped being as prevalent because they finally had someone die on one, or die from one, basically. It was directly related to the show.
Now with that downer of a thought through.
Sorry. I just hated those daytime talk shows like that because that I knew that's what they were getting. Eventually it was going to happen. That's human nature.
What's wild is, like, Maury Povich is legitimately scripted. Jerry Springer's legitimately scripted. They were all staged events. They did not use real people.
Actually,
the
funny thing is,
they weren't real stories. They used real people, but they weren't real stories.
But Ginny Jones didn't. Ginny Jones actually used real people and didn't tell people what they were coming on the show for.
Okay, well, that's psychotic. Yeah, okay, that's fine. But, like, I grew up in the late 90s with Jerry and Maury, where it was all actually fake.
Not just Jerry scripting, but somebody started investigating all these people who'd appear on these different shows. Like, there was a Sally Jesse Raphael, Maury, Jerry Springer, and they started seeing faces in common. They started doing research, and it turned out the people who would interview them for the show, the staff, did not do background checks, and it turned out there was this person who had appeared like over 20 to 30 times on various talk shows with different reasons to get paid, because they got paid for it.
I mean, like, legit hustle. Like, get that bread, I guess.
The staff did not do the proper background checks to find out whether this person was really actually half telling the truth or not. The problem was Ginny Jones actually checked, but she would bring people on and not tell them why they would be invited to be on the show, and they'd be told something else completely, and then the person got on the show and found out he was being brought to the show because someone that lived near him had a crush on him, or they told him that. Well, he assumed it was somebody else in the neighborhood, so happy to go on because he was attracted to that person and found out it was somebody else completely and entirely not who he would be interested in.
Okay, we can be done with this rabbit hole since you're invoking a criminal event, and I don't want to go down that rabbit hole anymore. We were talking about the scripted stuff, like.
See,
you went into the true crime rabbit hole. I need you to pull out. Like,
okay, the problem is back then we all thought they all were not scripted. It wasn't until that lady's
how Jerry Springer literally copied professional wrestling. How could you not think that was not scripted? Anyway, Shaman, have a good night.
Or Cincinnati, people thought he was legit.
Shaman, have a good night. You take care.
Did not realize those were scripted. Most of them, yes, now we know they were scripted, but at the time, they claimed they weren't scripted, that this was all true.
Yeah, and wrestlers claimed all the time that, like, that was all real drama in the ring.
No. Maybe in the 70s and maybe early 80s.
And 80s. And even in the early 90s, they were still pretending that kayfabe was real. And Jerry Springer is a show entirely built around the idea of kayfabe, that you need to suspend your disbelief while you watch this, because if you think about how stupid it is, it should be really quickly evident that none of this is real. Because even if people were like this and thought they would get money, you wouldn't have week-to-week programming of it. You would probably have month-to-month.
No,
Not week to
because the
week.
problem is that, well, let's just be blunt. There's a lot of weird people out there that they could find to be on TV to talk about their private.
Sure, but there's not like 52 weeks a year weird people like that.
Well, most seasons weren't 52 weeks back then. There was like probably 3 months on, 6 months off. I mean, it was like spring and fall. Summer was repeats. You didn't have year-round programming.
To be fair, though, Jerry was like almost every other day. He was what, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Friday?
He was daily.
He was
And
daily?
what they would do, they'd film several months, and then they
Yeah,
would
they do
air them.
the Family Feud thing where they film several episodes all at
Yes.
once and then release.
Actually, that was something funny when Mom and Dad took my sister and I out to California for Dad to go to the IBM conference, and Mom and my sister and I went to do the Universal Studios tour. We got to see the backstages of some of the stages like Hollywood Squares and some of the others, and they were talking about that they filmed 5 episodes every day, and you knew you were watching a Thursday or Friday episode if the celebrities were a little bit more punchy and giggly because they had the 5 martini lunches. And so, I mean, again, we're talking late 70s here. I was 14, so it was 79. So they were talking about that you always knew you were watching an end of the week episode because the celebrities got a little punchier with the jokes and a little more gusto with the laughing, and they would crack up kind of thing. You knew that they were drunk.
I think this is my last fight, and I can find. I'll probably be done streaming after this fight is done. I'm feeling tired
That's
from being up
fine.
early.
I'm in this fight to finish up this next step of my quest, and I didn't know I was going to have to fight this guy. Every single one of these where I've had to go talk to someone, I've had to fight somebody they wanted me to fight, or this one turned out he says come talk to me when him and his 2 friends beat me, or trying to beat the crap out of me. So I won't ask him the questions. So
Ain't nothing pissed in my cell.
I feel like my brain is being caved in by this man's dialogue. It's constantly repeating.
have fun reading, Shaman. Hope it's a good book. It's probably right. Good
Yeah.
night, Hockey.
Oh, take care, Hockey.
Ain't nothing pissed in my cell.
Holy cow, this combat's taking forever. And the guy keeps throwing Krampuses at us. Where's that crab pie? Oh, I just got the stupid blue card I have to throw to defeat him. It's a Minotaur.
Nice.
Oh, and a Basilisk.
Imagine sleeping. Well, yeah, Ray, that's, you did kind of volunteer for that mission there. That's, like, you were part of the tango party there. It's, Ray has a kid, so they'll be like,
Two.
imagine sleeping too. Yeah, I meant 2. You tangoed twice. No wonder you ain't sleeping. Small kids have a habit of doing that. Ugh. Nah, I was up early for class, and it's about an hour drive, so I had to be at work before 8 a.m. Oh, which meant I was up at 5, but I was actually up before then because my body decided to wake me up early. It was very cool.
Oh, so the guy I'm fighting now, like you had putting shields up all the time, Professor Fuzzlewort puts shields up all the time.
Nice. Also, I don't
And
think.
he just got healed because we didn't kill him with the right spell, so he gave us spells and then healed himself completely.
Yeah.
So he's back up to 8,000 hit points.
Oh, so goes on. So goes on. So goes on. Oh my God! Shut up. Oh. I hate that he says it for every time I also hit the other guy in this fight.
I
Like,
will admit, it's been kind of nice not having sound when I'm playing. Like I said the stupid thing over and over again because I couldn't hear it because I just leave myself silent all the time now, so I forget and have the sound on when we're playing together. So.
Ain't nothing pissed in
So
my
supposedly
shell.
Tyrus is coming to Decatur. I keep missing. I don't know if it was Decatur, Georgia, or
Take an elephant to crack my shell.
that might be an interesting comedy show to go see.
Oh, I know something we didn't tell your mom about yet. We are going to a fantasy ball thing. I think it's the Friday before my birthday? Or no, you said it was Saturday.
you
Okay.
bought the tickets, love.
Is it there in
I'm
Fredericksburg?
pretty sure
or
it's
are you going
Saturday.
somewhere else.
It's in Fredericksburg, I think, or nearby.
So is it costume?
No, it's like a masquerade ball.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they don't discourage. I mean, it's a fantasy themed
Yeah.
ball, so.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's next Saturday.
You'll
Yeah.
have to take pictures of you guys in your duds and send it to me or text it to me.
Oh,
Boom.
I'll be playing Pathfinder that day after I get off.
I'm so going to stop.
Hmm?
I
This
think
guy.
he's mumbling the voice line he keeps hearing.
Yeah, I'm just in trouble and tribulation over here. That's all. Don't mind me.
Ain't nothing pissed in my
I know I'm
shell.
pissed
if
at
I
my
didn't tell you,
show.
I decided not to go to the reception that was going to be the weekend I would come to you. I just decided that was too much. Because it also turned out that the hotel they're staying at for the reception, which is also a casino, the Friday night fee for the room was only like $110 or $120, but it's a Saturday evening reception, which meant I'd either be driving really late to your guys' place or staying there Saturday night was like
Boom. Shell still going
50
strong.
to 60 bucks more for Saturday night than Friday night. I hate places that do that where they charge you a picture there. So I just decided not to go.
Oh.
Ain't
I don't
nothing
need
pissed
to,
in my
and
shell.
that's just extra traveling and extra luggage I'd have to pack because it would be formal.
Mm. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, cool. Hey, I there's a Google Docy that just hit.
What?
At 11:13 yesterday, Motendo of the Shoujo put out a Google Docy. He is a alleged harasser of talent, and and now put out a Google Docy of his time as a member of the company. So
Oh.
Oh, one of your
it's not. No, nothing related to me. It's just VTuber
No,
stuff.
it's just a it's a
VTuber
VTubing
thing,
company
okay.
that
I have no relationship with this company. That's-
Oh, okay.
This company has a lot of bad juju on it. Don't do that. Don't say it like that. I have no part of this company. Leave me alone. My kids are a blessing. What I tried to avoid, but there are weight limits for things I didn't know about. I have many questions.
I don't have context for that statement either.
Just... The reason I'm over asked because... Aww. Understandable, Ray. Yeah, we're not giving you shit about it. I just was like you say I'm not sleeping.
He says as if he was not literally giving you shit about it.
I mean, you
LOL,
tried...
just stop having kids, I guess.
I mean, they got the technology. Just kidding. But it's a very humorous complaint I hear anytime someone talks about having young babies, and I'm just like, I mean, it was a known issue when you downloaded this DLC content in your life. Mayhaps it wasn't
the more
as
you know.
yeah, right.
No,
Death Skulls.
what you said.
Oh. 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 Huh. Huh. More you know. Oh, okay, understandable.
You goofed that one up.
Listen, in role playing terms, we would talk about rolling the luck roll and just getting the triple one. You know, the 3 unlucks. Like, may not actually lead to anything bad per se, but the dice gods were not in your favor that night, I guess. Still, I did not know that was. This is new information. Like, I am mentally processing because there's nothing I've ever seen on that having a weight thing.
I mean, I guess I could. I just never looked for it. I
Oh my god! Well, it's on. Okay, it's on the PP website. If you take an EC pill like levonorgestrel, and you weigh more than 165 pounds, it won't work as well. Similarly, Ella, which is another contraceptive pill, does not work if you are 195 or more.
Well, I wouldn't have known that about the pills anyway because I had migraines when I was young and when I was before I had you, and I could not take that because at that time, all of those kind of pills could cause really bad strokes in people who had a history of migraine. So
And
use alternative arrangements.
so the information is on Planned Parenthood's website, but the rest of everything I'm saying is that's not an official factoid, but it is a supposed based upon anecdote and data experience. There's never been a formal study on whether or not there's actually like a weight limitation to contraceptive effectiveness. Though Planned Parenthood's website on the pill taking mentioned that like the only way to have safe, unprotected sex that does not end in conception is an IUD, and I read it immediately because I work with military as IED, and I was like, "Why are you putting an IED in there?
No.
Holy shit! Why are you doing?"
See, IUD can be very dangerous for the woman. IUDs are not.
Again, I'm hearing my military brain is on.
I know you're thinking military, but I had a good friend who ended up having to go in for surgery because it moved when it shouldn't have moved, and it caused some serious health issues.
Book that comes in the box? Really? I didn't know that. That's interesting, man. Now you got me curious. Interesting. I did not. This is factoids I would not have thought about. I need to go to Crocotopia.
Finally, somebody's casting a minotaur at him, or did I? I don't know if it's me or not. It's me. There we go. Oh, I finally got enough pips. I can throw one of the big minotaurs at him that he gives us.
Okay. I'm gonna finish this part of the of my quest line up. hopefully get my tier 3 spell finally. Get the tier 4 quests started. And then I'll probably roll over
Here,
to
I don't know that I got tier 3 spell. Maybe
Yeah,
I didn't get trained.
I think my friend Maddie, I don't know if she still has her IUD, but I know she got one.
I know that Flame Paranoid said they're only active for 5 days, so like, but it does.
Oh no. IUD. I knew people who had them inserted for years.
Yeah, it's a longer term one.
It's a long-term thing.
Okay, so like the other thing I know is I've had friends who were diabetes 1 and women, and there's a chemical that they give you potentially, depending on how severe your diabetes 1 is, that fully prevents the cycle from happening. So you can't get pregnant at all because you're not producing any of the chemicals to facilitate it. But it's mostly because like it's prescribed when they have a massive sugar issue. I can't remember like.
Well, ones have so many. Yeah.
Basically, the person who was I went to high school with was immunocompromised from the get go because she was at diabetes 1.
Yeah.
And so she was on she took a shot every 3 months that basically made her infertile.
Oh, okay. So I was talking on the fly. I can put a fusion for. Oh, we were.
But no, I've known at least 2 women who did have problems. One of them was that it moved, and the other one, something went wrong with it, and they had to go in and remove it. So, but again, we're talking. I'm 60. We're talking probably 30, 40 years. Technology hopefully has gotten better.
Well, that's what Ray was saying. She was saying that it's less than 10% of people that get them now that have their IUD move.
I sense you have a fusion formula. Return to Unicorn Way, and I will instruct you in its use.
Okay, so I beat him finally, and he told me back to Crocotopia. So what I'm going to do is go home and then take the door. Go back and talk to Sage. Oh my gosh, too bad hockey's still not on. The man charged after greeting DoorDash completely and utterly butt naked. Cops were called in on it. And they're showing bits of the body cam, like chest up. And you can tell the deputies are really trying hard not to look anywhere but at his face. Because it's not a good-looking man. And he's an older guy.
Alright, I was able to unlock the Scorpion fusion.
Oh,
Scorpion.
I need to look. It said something about spells, but I don't know if I got any. I'm going to have to see if I need to train those with Sage or if I got them in my spell book now. I'll look once I turn into Sage that I have done the next step. Are you there now?
Oh?
With the trees?
Yeah, I'm at the trees if you want to teleport to me.
Thanks, Peach. Lay down. I don't need you laying on me. It's still warm in here.
Oh, okay. So maybe that's what I was... Maybe it's similar to... I don't know. Huh. Ooh. Okay. I am gonna close out a wizard.
Okay. And I'll talk to you guys later in the week. Bye stream, and we'll see you next week, as far as I know.
I'm gonna engage in a little... I'm gonna go over to Twitch and hit the little toggle that says I'm going full politics mode. I'm gonna read me a Google Docie.
Oh God. Okay. Wait.
Well, I didn't know if you were still gonna stream or not, so that's why I was just letting you know what I was doing.
So left Twitch. Can I go ahead and sit in?
I am not off of Twitch. I'm still on Twitch.
Yeah, he's still live.
No, but I'm not on Twitch. But can I still listen through Discord? And I'll just mute my.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna do it through Discord, right?
No, I'm gonna read. I'm on Discord. I'm gonna reading it, but I'm still on air.
Okay.
Okay, that's
give me a
fine.
second
I
to
just was
add
asking if I
the-
could stay on and listen.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't got a problem with that.
Okay, so
Are you reading the thing you mentioned?
Yeah, I'm gonna be reading Motindo's Google Blocky.
Good night. Love you both.
Love you too, Mom.
Yeah.
Mm. Let's see.
I could have sworn I had a polka dot brush.
Okay, are you ready, baby?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, My Time at Me Shoujo by Motindo. Hey, y'all, before we get started, I want to take the chance to thank all of my friends, former talent, former staff, and other streamers in the industry that I've been in communications with who know myself and my role within the company. You've all been wonderful through this tough time. I also want to thank the many, many people within the community who have been supportive throughout this time and have stood with me while this gets sorted. I spent the following month gathering countless documents and what I had access to in order to have clear, concise records of my involvement with the company, provided a small fraction below. Okay, so it's not the entire time. It's just he's collected a sample of things that will make him presumably not look terrible. Transparency and misrepresentation. You started strong. There was once a time when I was extremely proud about what I had helped initially build. There was a lot of hard work and planning involved. I took a lot of pride in my role in launching the company, but now I simply feel misled, disappointed, betrayed by those involved. The fact that this happened at all is troubling to say the least, and I feel deeply for those who were affected by this. If anyone affected needs testimony, evidence, or other material assistance with action against Sojo, I am more than willing to do what I can to assist. I may have documentation or records relevant to cases, and I'm happy to see what I have. I have also considered taking my own shareholder action against the company, which I won't rule out at this time. I also have to consider action against those who have engaged in defamation against my character, although I'm hopeful we can resolve those matters privately and amicably. That would be in reference to the VTubers Neanders and Bebe, who were former VShojo talents, who have both said he sexually harassed and or verbally harassed them while they were talent at the company. That being said, I was never made aware that talent funds were intermingled with companies' operating expenses. This is why VShojo declared bankruptcy. Any budget that was used for marketing was a direct result of asking for that amount and either being approved or denied. I had extremely limited financial access, only for small marketing approvals, never broader accounts or operations. I have evidence of this from third parties I have worked with for marketing media while at the company. I had never had access to bank accounts nor was made aware in meetings about the way finances were being used. What I've been made aware of is that the company was running out of money and needed another round of investment to continue operation. As far as my understanding, the only individuals who had access to company bank accounts were the CEO, the COO, and the finance department. Had I have become aware of financial misuse, I would have exited the company immediately and began to speak with legal counsel and to talent about the misuse of their funds. My role and authority. There are a lot of misconceptions about my role at the company. Some people stated that I was the CEO or COO, which is false. The two titles at the company that I was assigned were CTO, Chief Technology Officer, and later CMO, Chief Marketing Officer. The change in position was due to an internal company pivot in which the directors of the company assigned the role of CTO to another staff member and subsequently assigned myself to CMO. I was assigned these titles but recently discovered it's not entirely clear if these titles were legally or formally recognized. In terms of seniority, I was not on the board of directors despite assisting in launching the company. I would also like to note at this time the entire company was remote and no in-person office was ever used. Upon recent investigation on registered documents for the company that have been unearthed, I do not know if I was ever legally considered CMO or any officer title. It was just a title that was given internally, which is not something that I was aware of nor would have found acceptable. And then he shows a court document for State of California, for Statement of Financial Corporation, The shoujo filed in Delaware because Delaware is the corporation state. They have some of the most free tax laws for companies. It lists Daniel Sanders as the CFO and Justin Ignacio, who is, can't remember his name right now. Fuck. This is the guy that initially said that Fishoja was declared in bankruptcy. He's the CEO. Initially, when launching the company, I blindly put my trust in these people that were doing everything correct in terms of structure and finance. In hindsight, that trust is misplaced. Yes, because just Ignacio, who had claimed for years that he was high up in Twitch, it might have been, I think was never actually involved in the corporate structure. He was a marketeer, but he was never actually a member of the executive structure of Twitch. Below, I've also attached a series of screenshots and documents from a failed merger in 2024 that only lists the CEO and COO as officers and members of the board, but does not include any mention of myself within the company structure. Those legal document says, whereas the material facts as to the director's relationship or interest as to the merger and other transactions authorized and approved in the preceding resolutions have been previously disclosed to the board and to the stockholders and are known to the board and stockholders, including, without limitation, the following. Daniel Sanders is its COO and secretary of the company, member of the board and stockholder of the company. Justin Ignacio is the CEO and president of the company and a member of the board and stockholder of the company. And then holders of the company, common stock and preferred stock are currently anticipated to receive stock consideration set forth in the merger. In witness thereof, consider the stockholders. It's defining basically who is a shareholder. This seems like normal legalese. But what's important there is for the members of the board who need to approve this change of stockholder, it's just Justin Ignacio and Daniel Sanders, whether they approve or not. So nobody else had a voting membership on those decisions. Those are descriptions of the $1 million parachutes that would deploy when the merger had occurred. If it did, which I don't recall them merging with anyone, so this must have fallen through. It'd be interesting to know who they were trying to merge with. I have also attached in its entirety a copy of the board consent form from the initial Bishojo stock adoption plan, which can be found here. The document which I have obtained is dated February 27, 2021, and must be signed by all members of the board. To proceed, it has signatures from the CEO and COO, respectively. Okay. That's a Dropbox here. Okay. Yeah, this is just a resolution. Just Ignacio, Daniel Sanders. Okay, so yeah, this seems consistent. So for the last 5 years, these two guys are the only two that matter when it comes to actual company issues. From the start, I felt as if I was always unfairly sidelined in terms of role and influence in the company. Any criticisms I had always felt as if they fell on deaf ears, and as time went on, the staff expanded, I felt more and more sidelined with the company. My role in the company more or less began to feel like an employee just did marketing and a few other tasks when needed, as opposed to someone who assisted in getting everything off the ground. I feel as if there was not a lot of honesty and transparency about certain happenings within the company, and I now believe that some things, as I was told, were not the truth. Things such as information about talent behaviors and reasons for talent departures was information that was presented to me by the founders. This directly influenced my beliefs and feelings about talent, and now I believe, based on new findings, that information presented to me was untrue. There were many projects and pivots that I learned about only after they were in motion or were approved by the board. Things such as... Let me just make sure.
Ryder. No.
The boy.
Bye, Ray.
Oh, bye, Ray. Have a good night. Let's see. This directly influenced my beliefs and feelings about the town, and I believe was untrue. There were many projects and pivots that I learned about only after they were in motion or were approved by the board. Things such as a pivot to social media style website service at one point and a full company merger, both of which are strongly opposed, are amongst a few examples where I would be notified subsequently to the work beginning. There were times where I was asked to sign documents without adequate time to get them reviewed by an attorney and told that it could potentially lead to my removal from the company. I was told that it was needed for the success of the company with minimal and insufficient details, an example being the aforementioned merger above. In the final years of the company, I did not directly speak with the CEO one-on-one in any capacity, only the COO weekly. This was likely due to the fact that I'd be extremely critical about decisions made in the company and the lack of scaling in ways that I believe made sense. The CEO had a habit of putting other staff in front of him when faced with adversity. An example of such would that they would often put other staff in front of talent for communication whenever possible, especially in the final months of the company where significant criticisms arose. Dismissal and aftermath. On May 1st, 2025, I was called into a study meeting with members of the board where I was informed that my alleged position of CMO was being removed from the company along with 4 other employee positions, one of which was being the financial manager, as a cost-cutting measure. During the meeting, it was also conveyed to me that the COO would be stepping down for unknown reasons. It was agreed upon that the statement I would publicly make would be written in a way to make its departure look more favorable to the company and myself, so as not to raise any alarm bells about the health of the company with great speculation. Given my growing distrust of the board up to this point due to its talent departures, I have recorded notes and transcripts from the meeting that I have obtained for my records. From about May 15, 2025, all my access to my company email address I have was revoked, and I departed every server, Slack, and company-related software to move on to beginning working on my personal endeavor. I assumed that the company would just simply run out of money in a few months, would post a statement about closure, and would be grateful that it was a good run. From this point, I began planning on working my own non-VTuber project to launch in late July, early August, and I had hoped it would launch before the company would simply go under or be sold. On July 2nd, 2025, I did a check-in with the CEO to see if anything would be happening in the company that could conflict with the launch of my project. Hey, brother, it's a little Discord message. Hey, brother, I have a bit of a request for you. I have a pretty large forward-facing thing I'm working on this month that is slated for late July, early August. Can you keep me up to date on anything large-scale that might be happening to be scheduled around that time? Whether good or bad, company dissolution, new members joining, new members leaving, etc. That I need to have on my radar in case I need to move things and times to be around. Hope you've been well. I was told to check in after Anime Expo, which I did, and was redirected to a new staff member that was allegedly hired after my release. I have censored their name as they were a new hire. In typical fashion, someone was to be put between me, myself, and the CEO for communication and would not clearly tell me what was potentially going on. This is the final time I have had any contact with the CEO. Hey, MTD, connecting you with somebody. He's been taking over more VSJ leadership things and can keep you better up to speed. Let's see. Hey there, check. They have communications back and forth. Feels kind of vague. Maybe talking about negative stuff publicly. Can't say what. On July 21st, 2025, a statement went out about the company not paying out charity money. Following message exchange can be seen after. Well, Mouse just posted the thing without any advance notice, so heads up. Well aware from the large amount of DMs and texts I'm getting. Sad day. Can I get some context here? This is the first time I'm hearing about any of this. Bishojo owes a lot of money to talents. I don't know where you were involved with the company, but it's been ongoing known for at least a year. Charity payment is related. You probably have more context than I suspect. Bishojo ran out of money some time ago and has been operating with what was supposed to be talent money, hence causing the current situation. MTD says, I was never made aware of this beginning an issue from both CEO and COO. I was aware there was financial issues, but not outstanding payments, especially for charity. And then he hits it with a, excuse me? And then, like I said, I don't know what your relationship is or was, what your role was, but these issues have been ongoing for most of the past year, as far as I know, since like 2024. You'd have to talk to Justin. This exchange shows when I first became aware of the issue of unpaid charity funds, as well as what funds the company was operating on. This is infuriating to me, as it revealed financial misuse that had been hidden from me during my tenure at the company, and was revealed after the fact. I have many opinions about the way the company was run over the years, as well as the decisions that were made by the board. I feel that one day I will share my opinion on the decisions that I believe caused the company to collapse financially. Let's see. The things I would have changed structurally as the company was run, and some of what I feel was the sheer incompetence of the board. Evidence retained. I have retained supporting documentation, including but not limited to meeting transcripts and notes, corporate filings that show only the CEO and COO as board members, various contracts, statement of information listing only the CEO and CEO, with no mention of myself as an officer. These materials confirmed that I was not a registered director of the company, and likely not an officer despite the titles I was given internally. I have also informed staff and former talent that I can corroborate the things that I have made clear in this statement, as well as a multitude of other individuals who confirm these statements. Closing. Once again, I'd like to emphasize that my role within the company was not as broad as some have suggested. I was never given access to finances, nor was I ever part of the board-level decisions. My responsibility was limited to technology and marketing upon the approval of the board. I was made aware that the company needed investments, but not that talent funds were being involved in operations. I'm so grateful for blah 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 blah. Okay. That was pretty boring. Let me go see if there's any spicy reaction stuff that's a little Google Doc. Oh, that's cool. The first thing is the most top comment is you deleted your last post and locked your recent post because you can't comment on the Google Docu. Does not look good for you. You got community noted for your post. Just funny, yes, he got community noted on the Google Docu for the fact that he doesn't talk about the fact he actively harassed talent during his time there.
Oh, because he didn't talk about it? Yeah.
Yeah, he got his Google Doc got community noted with the, hey, why didn't you address these allegations? He did address them. He said he's accusing them of defamation and waving the legal gun around, though, like, his legal gun seems... Okay. I think generally the legal advice you hear from people is shut up, even when you are thinking about doing something. But shut up if you're not going to do anything. Never threaten legal action and then fail to commit. It's just always better.
You gotta commit to the bit regardless.
So he effectively threatened to sue for defamation the two former VShojo talents who accused him of harassing them. Let's see, look at the latest. Anything interesting? Oh, yeah, he locked the replies on the Google Doc. Yeah. It's a lot of people talking about that. It has a lot of quote tweets, which is funny. I think if I look at the original tweet, maybe I can find, like, the fun quotes. Or did he hide replies? No, okay. View post engagement. Quote tweets. Be cool if we could see some of the blue check marks, like maybe VTubers. I think Iron Mouse probably isn't going to respond at all because Iron Mouse has been operating underneath the I'm still in a lawsuit, so I'm not saying anything particularly. Legal Mindset, who has been a lawyer in who likes the VTuber space, has been covering stuff, says he'll talk about it tonight. He's in Thailand, so he's like 12 hours ahead, so not seeing England big, so let's go just look up broadly for Shoujo and see if anyone said anything. Because it's been a hot minute since any of the girls of the shoujo said it. Nothing on Mousie's page. Let's go look at the page and see if she put anything about it. Let's see. Nope. She didn't say anything. And yeah, she's not said anything. I'm not thinking they would say anything. But given that Bebe previously was like, my lawyer says I'm no longer held to the NDA, so I'm just gonna cut loose. I was wondering if she would say anything, but it may just be like, for most of the former talents, a dead issue. I went to Zin's page to look for content, and I'm finding content, but it's a lot of like thirst trap fan arts, which, like, I get it.
Sorry?
It's Zentreya's page. It's not like I'm choosing this. This is her own
No, baby, I'm confused. Thirst traps of what?
fan art of her, but they're thirst
Okay.
trappy fan art.
Okay, I thought you were saying like fan art of like the Google Doc, and I was really confused.
Google Docky. No.
That's why I was asking.
No. Thirst traps
like,
of her as fan art. Yeah, sorry. I didn't think I stuttered there, but if I did, sorry.
You didn't stutter. You just didn't give context.
Yeah, no one's really talking about it. So, fun times. MTD's trying to gain relevance off the back of Bishocha dying. He still really hasn't pushed too hard on the allegations that people have thrown against him. But he's saying he's thinking defamation. But that seems it for the Bishocha crap. So, hey. That was pretty quick. I didn't have any responses to Ask a Fed, but I'm going to keep going that every week, and maybe at some point somebody will chime in, and then I will, read a hot take, read some feedback. But as for tonight, I think I'm going to be done, baby, if you are.
Okay. Do you want to raid somebody, or?
Yeah, we can read someone.
Okay.
Nah, fuck that. Why would we raid anyone?
I mean, that's what you made it sound like in my defense.
Looks like I click the spot fire. She's going for hours, but I always feel like she's about to go offline whenever I click on her streams.
Well, she usually cuts off at 12 or 11, whatever.
Yeah. But Lily's playing Phasmo, and Yari is doing War Thunder, so if you want to rate either one of those, I'm good for it.
Let's do Lily, since I think we did Yari last time.
Okay.
Alright, chat, we're gonna go say hi to Lily. It looks like she...
Yeah, I see that. Crazy lady. Anyway, folks, yeah. I am ready to click the funny button. Bye, chat. Have a good night. Love you.